Hello. Brain may not reach adulthood until 32 study. The human brain may not reach maturity until the age of 32, according to a new study led by Cambridge University researchers. The study found that the brain has five major structural epochs when notable changes take place, affecting the way we think, mature, and decline. This study is the first to identify major phases of brain wiring across a human lifespan, said Alexa Mosley, who led the research. The researchers analyzed the brain scans of 3,802 people aged between 0 and 90. 0, even 0, huh? They suggested that there are four turning points in the lives of our brains at the ages of 9, 32, 66, and 83. At each point, the structure of the brain changes significantly. Mosley said that based on their research, the brain's adolescence ends around the early 30s, and this is when the biggest changes take place. However, Mosley added, we are definitely not saying that people in their late 20s are going to be acting like teenagers, or even that their brain looks like that of a teenager. She and her team looked closely at the changing makeup of the brain as it ages. For example, between the ages of 9 and 32, which the researchers called the brain's adolescence, connections in the brain become more efficient. This is related to improved cognitive performance. However, the changes can also lead to an increased risk of mental health disorders. From 32, the brain's architecture stabilizes, and there are no major turning points until early aging begins at 66. By 83, the later aging epoch, brain connectivity further declines, and people increasingly rely on certain regions of their brain. Duncan Astle, a senior author of the study, said, looking back, many of us feel our lives have been characterized by different phases. It turns out that brains also go through these eras. Speaking of the study, Mosley said, it could help us understand why some brains develop differently at key points in life. She added that the results could help us learn more about the risk factors for mental health disorders. So 32 to 66 is adulthood, and 66 to 83 is early aging. 83 plus is late aging. Still like adulthood. And discussion. What are your thoughts on Cambridge University's findings? It's interesting, but so what is needed to be a good adulthood when you are raising a child or actually growing up in the this age, up to 33, 32. Yeah. Like maybe you should not drink, or you should not smoke, I don't know. Or eat like a particular food to make it more efficient. It will be very helpful to have those information added, yes. Do you find it surprising that the brain's adolescence ends at 32? Kinda. But no, not really that surprising. Do you feel that your life has been characterized by different phases? I guess. Yeah. What periods of your life experienced the most changes? Yeah, up to the 32, yes. What do you find the most fascinating about the human brain? It's everything is fascinating. You can do many things. And I heard that there's like a hidden part which is not used. So if we can wake it up, we can do so many different things. But I don't know how to. And that sort of thing is very interesting. In what ways have you changed over the past 5 years? I changed my diet, and it's changing a lot. It's just like I'm probably more calm, and I'm thinner, and even I drink a lot, I recover much faster. I take NMN too, but like today I'm putting my hair up, so it's lifted up, but I don't have much wrinkle, which is nice. I'm 54. But yesterday was my birthday and I became 54. Yes, and I still feel not so old, very active. And what advice would you give to your 9-year-old self? Don't eat sweet stuff so much, or don't eat potato chips so much. I was so sick when I was in a young age because my diet was not so good. Do you know any older people who are still very sharp? Yes. My actually families are very sharp people because they use their brains a lot. Do you think you'd enjoy working as a neuroscientist? Yes, it will be very difficult, but I would enjoy it.